When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out, but I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire, once proud but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
Must be. You're up.
All right, you've explained part of it, but what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right, I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What are you covering your face
with a
for?
knife. Hello there.
Maybe I should have.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now?
Us is all right. This.
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There's goodness here too.
Fellow Serkonan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures.
In the name of the former Empress, Emily Fall.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
A new customer with coin, I bet. I'll take that deal. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? Glad we can do business. Shouldn't deal with strangers.
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Are we gonna let a few bloodflies?
This was once my world. All things, from the northernmost shores to here, Karnaca in the south.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with bloodflies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Then we end up hatching more bloodflies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Bloodflies aren't that hard to avoid if you're careful.
You can find
Just
all
go
sorts of
slow
good stuff
and
in
avoid the
bloodfly
nests.
nests, if you're sneaky and you've got the stomach for it.
I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I'm paying. What happens when you have starved?
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Please, you gave me no choice.
Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
No! This is how we get rid of snitches.
Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Yeah, couldn't stop him.
Is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
I can smell
Don't worry,
the
it's
stench of
turning.
the void.
Plenty of electricity.
Something perverse in this place.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill, these break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. They don't have to trust it. Don't stand too close to the wall.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle, Black smoke rising from burning bodies. An entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me. Of course. As always.
How long, my dears? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
From the spoiled touch of the decider himself. Who's closest to the seven strictures? True that a witch now sits on the throne in Dundor, and that the Duke of Circinus is in her thrall, as is whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will verify this claim, and we... I was weak. I must be ever vigilant. Fires will lick the stones of Dundor Tower, and at the end of it all, the Abbey will...
Oh, no!
Is someone there?
Call the Grand Guard! Someone's been attacked! I need assistance!
Someone suspicious.
Where are the overseer women? Why only men?
The women are in a special clan or something apart. They're all blonde.
What was that?
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
I swear.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kaldwin. Until then, we stay where we are.
We'll bear it. Bloodflies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
What the? Stop! You aren't going anywhere! How dare you! I'll cure the world from elect.
Miss Lucia Pastor that they wouldn't let us take the carriage.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Lieutenant, no offense intended, but this seems like
more
a shit
Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
I could transfer you to the Dust District if you're looking for action, Sergeant Quinn.
No thanks, ma'am. That's not what I'm saying. Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told.
The Wall of Light. Effective against most people.
It seems weird. I thought I heard bloodflies. Sleepy little place like the Institute.
Stocking without a leg? That's what? Nothing. Worse than nothing.
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for pampered aristocrats recuperating from their imagined ills. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name, which is about to end. They say Dr. Hypatia's brilliant, but if she's involved with the murders, she's going to pay.
I wanted to visit with you.
And watchtower operation.
I miss being dry and warm.
Looks like they're doing maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out? Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd, but he keeps an eye on that.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery. Preserved, because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
Who's this?
I think I understand, sir.
I think I spotted someone suspicious. Better have a look.
Here! Don't let her escape!
You'll run!
Get there! Come
Finish
back
her!
here!
You won't get away!
I'll be wiping off your bloodline.
Wait for an opening!
You're some scum like you.
No! The alarm! What's going on?
It's you and me!
One of us is down! Something's happening. It could be anything. Maybe it's a good beef stew for dinner. More likely it's some kind of commotion.
Blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Even rest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab. The soldiers stationed here leave me alone, but even then I feel like I'm being watched. What really saddens me is the loss of my work. I've always thrived on my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
Something stinks around here. That's not my job to clean.
Hey, who is?
Come on, let's finish this. That masked killer. Wanted some victims were devout. Blood and shit everywhere.
Damn, I thought I heard bloodflies for a second.
What's going on here?
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just... I used to do such good work, and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
I'd like to whip up something to burn out Delilah's tongue and throat.
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Iodine, perhaps? Something is terribly wrong. But I can't put my finger on it.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying
She would
him
say
apart,
about this.
digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy
I can hear her whispering
will reveal in future days.
from down in a
But
well.
it's time for you to come out and time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod
Terrible killings.
next on the list.
So much blood.
Make haste.
So much meat.
Make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
Why are you so damn timid? You little mouse.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 071.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
She's gone. What happened?
I'm hungry. They promised me another muscle gardener from the Grand Palace.
That's what my father taught me, cretin.
Anybody? Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Wonder who that was.
Hey, who is... You've been found guilty of...
Clearly, Dr. Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
I'll tear you to... You're not supposed to be here! Who are you? Stop!
It's been nice a decade back. Imagine spending a season here. Just resting while people take
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Sickness is still sickness, even when it's wrapped in a silk bathrobe. All I can imagine is people coughing up blood all over their tea and coffee.
Let me show you how I got my Wait!
Leave this place yet. I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
You didn't find Sokolov?
No. But I killed Hypatia.
You what?
She was the crown killer. The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her. She wasn't even aware of it.
Crazy. What about Anton?
I gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know who that is?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Circonos.
Who's next?